All I'm seeing is shout-outs to Russia and Greece and languages that I don't speak.
And there's like a lot of dirty language, too.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Do you speak?
Right?
I mean, do you speak foreign languages?
Do I? Not really.
Okay, because I don't either. I mean, I speak
Just
French
enough. I
and
mean,
Hebrew,
like
but...
when I go to these different countries, usually a lot of time it's just great because they don't know how to communicate well. So like say hi and stuff. So they just want to grab you and hug you and try and kiss you.
The universal language.
The universal language. Yes, you have a question.
Hi, I'm Allie.
Hi, Allie.
If a chicken had lips, could it whistle? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a great question.
Are you going on tour with your?
Absolutely.
Are you going on tour with your brothers again?
Yes, absolutely. There's nothing exactly. There's no tour planned yet. We haven't really had these discussions. I mean, we have a couple opportunities to go play concerts, and I think we're one of those bands that we all play instruments. We all know how to play the stuff that we've learned. It's not like we really need a lot of rehearsal time. So we've talked about just jumping up on stage and playing music together. Yeah, I definitely think a chicken could whistle if it had lips.
So I see somebody posting up here about how bad they want to meet you.
Oh wow!
What are maybe the craziest experience you've ever had with a fan meeting?
Craziest fan experience of meeting. I think I remember there was I can tell you like a funny one, and I can tell you kind of a creepy one. Which one do you want to hear?
Which one do you guys want to hear?
Both. All right. So the creepy one, I felt bad for this person because as you can imagine, there's a lot of like fake Facebook pages of me or like fake Twitters or whatever. So now luckily
they're disappointed. They thought they were all real.
Like luckily we live in a world now where you can like I guess you can say the official page and they have a little like check mark on Twitter and stuff, which is getting better. But I was in a meet and greet. This girl came up to me. She's like a young girl. She was like, "Hey, it's so good to see you." And she's really excited. I was like, "Oh," she's like, "I can't wait for this weekend." And I was like, not thinking like maybe she's coming to another concert, maybe she's graduating high school. I don't know. She's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. You gonna take a photo?" She's like, "Sure." I mean, they kind of looked at each other. We're like, "That's kind of weird." So we take a photo. Her dad walks up, and her dad's like, "Joe, very, very, very nice to meet you. I hope you're going to take care of my daughter and treat her with respect." I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?" He's like, oh, so she told me you were funny." I'm like, "No, like, I really don't know what you're talking about." And then I realized, like, oh no, this girl's probably talking to somebody online. It could be, I know, this just got really serious. So I pulled her parents aside and I was like, "Listen, you know, your daughter's very sweet, but she's not talking to me. Like, I don't have a personal account like that." And they were like really concerned. And luckily, she was a little freaked out, but she ended up being okay. But yeah.
And then the really funny one.
Really funny one. I've gotten a couple of really funny gifts. People come up to me and greets, and they assume that like you could tell they've been thinking about it quite a while, and then they just give it to you, and then you're like, "Wait, did you just adopt a hippo for me?" We have like at a wildlife reserve, there's a hippo named Jonas. Somewhere in the world, I don't know exactly where it is, but there's a hippo. You can probably find it online. And people have given us dead sharks before as gifts. Yeah. The whole crowd just was like, "Oh, interesting." And yeah, just really interesting stuff. People, but I think they do that way I talk about it in interviews, so they're smart.
Yeah, actually, they just posted up here. That was me that gave you the dead shark. That means you didn't keep it and aren't wearing it around your neck. What? Oh, they didn't post
Dead Shark Lover 56 is her name. So hello, Russia. Man, there's a lot of Russian
I told you. This is what happens.
Is it in Russia?
This is what happens.
Go to bed.
So do you find it hard going around and doing all these, meet and greets here and performances? Is it rough not having that much downtime?
I think, and I hate to say this and sound so cliche, but it really is true. When you love something so much, you want to do it all the time. And for me, I love spending time with you guys. I love spending time on stage and playing these songs that I kind of poured my heart into. And for so many years doing it with my brothers, it's so easy when there's two other people sitting here and say one day you're tired, you can just let them go with it. And when it's all on you, you really have to put pressure on yourself to make things great and realize that there's so many people that want to have the same opportunity as you. There's the X Factors, the Voice, and American Idol. And there's so many people that go out for these auditions to hopefully become a superstar or become a musician or something. And so I realize definitely how special it is to be in this opportunity. So I don't take anything for granted.
Questions?
Ty?
Sorry to catch you.
Ty was about to start eating.
He was ready to leave.
Hi, Joe. I'm Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you. I know that you and your brothers and your family have like a firm foundation in your faith. Now,
Yeah.
when you're on the road, is it hard, or what do you do to kind of stay grounded or kind of keep yourself?
Well, luckily, I think the good part is, and I think it's true for a lot of people, and I'm sure you guys can relate, just surrounding yourself with good people is very helpful. I think that can be the biggest thing, and I think going back to what I said, I think that realizing that this is a blessing, that I'm able to do what I love, and there's, I could, even though I could see myself going back to school, like to college, but I'm lucky enough to be doing what I'd probably be studying right now, and there's so many great opportunities. So I think that's a constant reminder, and just constantly surrounding myself with good people, good friends, good family.
Question? Right over here.
Hello.
Hi, Joseph.
Hi.
I'm Margaret.
That is my name. Hi,
My
Margaret.
question is, how's Winston?
He's good. He's at my little brother's softball or baseball game today. I saw a photo of somebody sent me. He's back in LA. Unfortunately, I can't travel with him. I was thinking about it on this tour, but we have so many people on the bus that I think it would be kind of crazy to have 12 people and a dog. So I think next time, but he's great. He's getting bigger every time I see him.
And of course, right now you're concentrating with all the solo stuff. Let's just go back a little. Was it hard making the transition from going with your brothers to just you?
I think I was, in the very beginning, I was a little bit worried just because I obviously wanted it to be communicated the best way. I wanted all the fans to understand that it wasn't the end of the Jonas Brothers. And obviously I knew that was going to be the question that's always asked.